Yeah, hi, hi, hi.
Hi, Prabhu.
How are you?
I am good. Okay, sorry. What happened was I thought I will be reaching earlier. I just
Okay,
reached and was trying to log in and do all that things when you
no
called
worries.
me. Sorry.
No
Okay.
worries. Not bad. Yeah.
All right. So
So you live in Bombay, is it, Sonika?
no, I live in Coimbatore.
Okay.
Coimbatore is my base. I just came for a workshop here,
Okay.
and I keep traveling. So, anyways,
Okay.
right. So, see, what happens here is that Taichi is basically a martial art. And so there is a certain discipline that we follow.
Okay.
The discipline is about starting the class, finishing the class, the form. It is free flow, everything is there, but then there is the form is there, and the sequence will be there. So all those things will come into a disciplinary form.
Okay.
So how we start the classes, we start with three bows, and they are for the teacher, for the gurus, the teachers, and the for the chief family and the circle that we practice with. And likewise, we finish the class. Now, how we do it is we put our feet together, we keep the toes together, heels together, and if you can put the knees together, so like there is no gap between the knees. But let me
Yes.
see. Yeah. Can you step back, Prabhu, so that I can see you full length, or you will have to adjust the camera so
Yeah,
that
just
I
one
get.
second. I will ask my person to get the glasses. Rame, Rame, கண்ணாடி மேல இருந்து எடுத்தேன். Now you can see it. Just let me know because wherever
I
the
think
voice
you
is.
are on. I think you are on iPad, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So and you have blurred the background. So what happens is um the if you move or if you do anything, you also get blurred. So first you'll have to remove the blurred background, and secondly the iPad tends to zoom in, zoom out.
Yeah. How
uh,
to how to switch off that one? That's what I'm also.
no, that you will not probably be able to switch off. You can remove the blurred background, and
How
you
do?
keep it at the height of, say, about the table height, so that
Wait.
I get the.
Yeah. 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 1 second. The blurred background. I don't know. More.
Yeah, you'll have to go into the more and you'll see the backgrounds.
Yeah. None.
Yeah. Now let me see if you step back, what happens. Yeah, that's a good, it looks like a good, it's on the table, right?
No. No. I have a stand also.
Huh. No, I can't, no, 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 no. I can see you from down, like it's gone like this. So no, 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 I can't see.
Wait. Wait. I have to figure out this way.
Uh, about 2.5 feet height. No, 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 not at all, not at all. About a table height. Now, what I can see is from down to up. I can see only the ceiling and I can see only up to chest.
Oh, up to here, is it? Wait.
No, I mean, like I can see from chest and head. I can't see your legs and all.
Wait. Wait.
This position is good. Like, I think it's in landscape, it's in vertical mode, right?
Yeah. This better?
Yeah, now I can see your knees, but I can't see your feet.
Okay.
What height is it, Prabhu?
This is around 1.5 feet.
So it should come up to 2.5 feet, basically. That's the table
If
height.
it comes up, what the other one, the first I kept is 2.5 feet. This is 1.5 feet.
Oh, so earlier it was on 2.5 feet, is
Yeah, it was
it?
2.5 feet. Now,
Now only up to your knees. So how far are you from the camera? Now I can see, but I don't know whether it will move. About 6.5 feet is what you need.
I'm almost like 12 feet. So if I come closer, 6.5, it's coming there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's the adjustment for iPad, but then you will not be able to see me clearly. You will need glasses, right?
I can see you clearly.
Okay. And what about my voice? Can you hear me,
Yeah,
my
I can
voice?
hear you.
Okay. But you need to then step back closer to the treadmill.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I can see. So you have bow legs.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can make a note, okay? We start the slowly as you get into practice, the bones actually, they're very malleable. So you can start seeing the difference there. Now, what we're going to do is very gently rub the knees together, sides. You rub the sides of the knees. No, you're rubbing the sides of the knees. And then the sides of the calves. It's like you press them in and you press the knees in and you press the thighs in. Okay? Yeah. And you rub the sides of the thighs. So we have the gallbladder meridians here. And okay? As you do that, you bring your hands up to the sacrum, the back, the hips. Yeah, the sacrum. So it's like the hips. So the sacral has to be opened up. The magic of opening the legs down, 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 the hips down, down. Yes, yes, yes. The seat and the base. Yes. And you rub gently upper towards the kidneys, up towards the kidneys. Kidneys are here above your waist. Okay, you gently rub the kidneys. Yes. And then you bring the hands to the sides of the rib cage, rubbing them nice and use the entire palm. It's not hard. It's a very soft, gentle touch. Like it's like rotating. You rotate like this. Yes, sides of the rib cage. Yes. Now you bring them up in front, which is your entire abdomen, navel, and the solar plexus area. This entire space regulates, it's a second brain, the gut, this entire space. This is where we work with the organs. Now, under the armpits,
I can't
like,
reach, so I can do like this.
okay, with your palm heel, you push it inwards. See, you push it inwards. Yeah, yes. Okay, so is it possible for you to drop your shoulders?
Yeah, shoulders are paining. So it's not flexible.
Right, right. Okay. So yeah, don't worry. So whatever you're saying is going to change. So it's a good thing to make a note and then so now you press inwards when you breathe out. When you breathe in, you push your hands against the you so you're putting pressure against the hands The hands are pushing it inwards and you're pushing the rib cage outwards. And you inhale with your nose. Okay? Inhale. And you exhale and you push the rib cage deep inside. Inhale, push, push against the palm heels. The rib cage opens up. Exhale, go back deep inside. Push, inhale. Exhale, go back deep inside. Good. Now we're going to proceed with the next breath here, here. Okay, upper, slightly up. Yes. Okay, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to press it inwards when you're breathing in, and you're going to press it, and the rib cage pushes it outwards when you're breathing out. Okay, let's do this. Inhale, only this space. You can feel sideways, push, exhale.
When I inhale, it should expand, right?
Yeah, but we are so in expansion, the rib cage wants to push out, but you're holding it there and you're feeling it. It's like the rib cage is pushing against your palms. You can feel the expansion, right? Very good. And then you exhale and you push it inwards. Inhale. Only that space expands and pushes, and then you exhale and you push it inward. And one more time. Let's do this. Inhale. So not from here. Here I can see the chest moving. So I want the rib cage to expand more, 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 more. And you breathe out and you let it go down. Fantastic. Now the abdominal breath. Okay. Yeah. So let's breathe through here and your belly should expand. Only the belly.
I'm getting cramps here and there.
Huh?
I'm getting literally cramps.
Ah, you're getting cramp. Okay. Okay. Let's go to this breath first then. Here, yeah. Yeah. This, the just under the collarbone, the thoracic. Yeah. Ready? Inhale. Easy.
Yeah.
And you exhale. Relax. Inhale. And you exhale. Relax. One more. Inhale. And you exhale. And you. Are you okay now? Is it okay?
Yeah,
All right.
perfect.
Right. Now let's try the abdominal breath. We'd go very gentle for that. It's not, but so exactly what we will be later on sticking is to the abdominal breath, where we fill in the abdomen, and this becomes like a balloon and expands. But it expands not only in the front, it expands also at the back.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want, you can keep it like this, or you can keep both your hands in the front. So you know that when the expansion happens, front and back. Okay, let's try this. Very gentle, soft breath now. And you exhale, and it both goes back deep inside. And you inhale, and you breathe out, and everything goes deep, deep, deep inside. Both the front hand and the navel hand and the back will start going back in when you start exhaling. And you exhale. When you exhale, do you find that the body has started to relax? Can you find any difference on your lumbar? So it
Yeah.
kind of like straightens out, right? The lumbar kind of like relaxed and straightened out. Did you feel that? Okay,
Yes.
we'll do one more breath and you can realize that again. Because this is how, when we stand and we breathe, so this is a very major posture correction. Okay. So when you breathe in and you keep your hands, say it's like literally I'm playing my hand open so that I can feel it. And like that too, I splay my hand on the front so that I can feel. So it's what happens when you breathe in through this area is that this entire pelvic space, instead of being like this, which enhances the lumbar curve, which consists of L1 to L6, L5, it straightens out. It's like we call it the pelvic roll,
Yeah.
and the pelvis has moved forward and the lumbar has straightened out. Otherwise, people stand like this.
Yeah.
Okay? So, this is a major correction which happens with the correct breathing. So,
Okay.
let's do this. Inhaling, relaxing the sacrum and the lumbar, and the pelvic rolls forward, and the abdomen in the front lifts up, and there is space which gets created in the abdomen. So two effects, one at the lumbar, one at the abdominal space. So when we stand in the correct posture, so we physically work out at the core, right? We do core exercises and everything. So this is the major, since I think you're in your gym or that space, so I guess that you work out. So when you do that, it's see basically Tai Chi and Qigong, it doesn't work just like that. So when you're working out, you keep these make these mental notes, okay? So that you it helps you to bring the more you absorb more from exercises that you're doing. So again, try this inhalation. So as you expand, you find that the abdomen lifts up. It creates more space, core goes deeper inside, lumbar straightens out, pelvic rolls forward, knees are much softer. The back of the knee is soft. They are not locked. That's your third correction. Okay? So, with the correct breath, the correct posture will have to come in. So, with the correct posture, correct breath comes in. Okay?
Okay.
So, now you inhale again and you expand again in that space, and you exhale. Wonderful. Now, what happens is you need to tuck your chin in. What do we say when we tuck our chin is you place first your hand thinking of the heart. So you will hear me giving certain commands over a day periods, and then you will have to how to get into that space. Just place your hand on the chest, on the heart space, and we call it sinking of the heart. Because what happens is we tend to, push the chest out like the army way, open the shoulder and we push the chest out to broaden the chest or to like, okay, we think that, but it is always sinking of the heart space so that your thoracic, just the T10, T12, 13, it just kind of, you will feel the movement there. So you hold your hand here at the back, okay? Just so like the hands,
I mean,
this hand
Sonika,
is,
that part where you're holding, it's always stressed, it's always tight, this particular.
yes, yes, that's your workspace. So we need to work. So when you start breathing from here, you can keep one hand and see how it is opening. It'll open up. Keep your neck straight up. Look at me. Yes. Now, when we inhale, we breathe from this space. Just very gentle. Inhale. And then you start to breathe out, relax gently. Do you find a relaxation in the back and also?
Yep.
Okay. Now inhale again. Lift your chin up. Yes, straight. And now feel it. So this heart space is directly connected to the upper thoracic. We are still not at the cervical, no? We are still
No.
at the thoracic, yeah. Just a large bit of the thoracic. So how when we have these clear space and we breathe through the heart, how the thoracic starts to open up. You have to become aware of these tiny little movements. And then when you know that you're feeling tired there, you come and start breathing and sinking the heart in. Now, you take your hand up to the just the skull space, the cervical.
Yeah, that's also an exact place every day. Post lunch, I get headache here. Not headache, a kind of.
It's like a contraction, like it's
Yeah,
tight.
exactly.
Right. Now, what we're going to do is I will give you specific things for that. Now you take your hand and you push the chin back and you push the back of your head forward, push the chin back. We call this tucking of the chin in. It kind of like expands that cervical space. So there is what we are trying to do is bring a gap between each and every vertebra
Oh,
so that because of the tension, it doesn't get compressed. Okay, so tucking the chin in is one of the major shifts where we work with the opening up of this space. So, Tai Chi and Qigong is mostly self-help techniques.
oh.
Okay. You don't need anyone else to work on you. So work, you keep becoming aware and you start listening to the murmurs and the whispers of your body, and then you start responding to that. Because what in our daily routine life happens is that we tend to ignore the body completely, literally abusing it to the hilt.
So I should press
And
it very hard, Sonika, or slightly thin?
it's a slight, so what happens is the cervical, it's like it is forming a certain this thing because you're looking down and you're doing all those work and movements. Now, what we're doing is we're pushing the chin back and we're holding the space so that the cervical has no other space than to go upwards.
Okay.
So it's like you push here, you push here. And if the movement will happen is upwards.
Yeah.
The moment that starts happening, it'll slowly start releasing all the tension from here.
So in a scale of 1 to 10, what should be the pressure I will give?
4.
Okay, not okay. I was giving 8, so it was not paining here.
No, that's rule number 1. Thumb rule. Wherever you feel pain, you tell me and you inform me. Okay? And no pressures anywhere. We are going to be, there's enough pressure around us, Prabhu, already. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to let go and relax and ease the body into a space where there is no pressure. We have to start listening to our bodies. Okay? Now, so this is called tucking of the chin, and you will get it. It doesn't happen overnight, but you will get it. Don't worry. That's how we start the class every day. Now, we visualize that the crown, it's like the skull, okay? This part, yeah. Now, this part is having lot of strings,
Yeah.
and they are golden colored, and we're going to hold all these strings all the way up, and we pull, pull, pull. You have to little bit visualization here. It's like golden strings pulling yourself up so that you feel that your spine from the lumbar, thoracic, and the cervical going up, 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 up. There is no pressure. You're not expanding, extending, nothing you're doing. It is as if you close your eyes, you take your mind to the lumbar space, and you've relaxed that. Remember that lumbar straightening with the breath. And then you remember the thoracic space we created with sinking the heart in, and the cervical with the chin tuck in. And you pull this all the way up as if you are like a puppet. And the body is hanging. It's like in a lab, and you can see the entire skeletal system hanging with just these strings, and they are hanging to a hook which is suspended from the skies. And we put these strings up into that hook, tie a knot there, and we slowly release our hands, shoulders first, drop the shoulders, then the elbows, and then the wrist and the palms. And you find that because the strings are up there in the blue skies with the suspension hook, you are like a puppet. Now, if you want to just move, it's the suspension point, and the body is absolutely free and relaxed. It's like you drop the shoulders, and and the arms are elongated, and they are being pulled by down the gravity. So feel the fingers being pulled down with the gravity. Wonderful. In this space, we integrate the 5 elements, which is the palm, into a fist, and we take the left hand, open the palm of Buddha. This is the palm of Buddha. The center point is the center of joy. We bring the knuckles of the right hand into the left palm, right in front of our heart. Now, can you see the V shape? Can you make your arms also into a V shape?
Like
They are
this?
not V shape. Down. Yes, drop the shoulders and the elbows. Not so tight to the chest.
I
to the
think
body.
unconsciously everything is getting tight.
That is because that's what is dominating as of now. It's okay. Slowly you will start relaxing. And okay, so now this is like that. So we invoke the presence and the blessings of the masters, chi. Yeah, chi is we invoking the chi, which is the energy.
Small,
Okay.
small, tiny points here and there it's pulling.
It's good that you are aware and see to it that the wrist is straight, yes, that you don't bend. Very good. That's better. Now, dedicating the practice to the teachers, and then we bow down and we say chi, Anna, gratitude, holding space for everyone present in the class. Chi. Yeah, so this is how we hold space for ourselves, dedicate the practice to the teachers, and invoke the presence and the blessings of the great masters. Now, so before we do this, that is the posture grind that I took you through. Okay, now the posture mantra will be okay, put your feet together, toes together, heels together, knees together, soften the knees at the back, roll the pelvic forward, lift the abdomen up. Okay, okay, we then sinking of the heart in, tuck the chin in, and pull the strings up all the way up. We surrender the strings, we become like a puppet, and then we drop our hands and feel the palms and the fingers elongating as we bring them down towards the Mother Earth. Feel the gravity. So, what is happening is the earth will pull the shoulders down, the golden strings will pull the spine upwards. So the two forces, the heavenly forces and the earthly forces, and this is what we are right there in between, like a puppet. Okay. And so there are actually, we don't control anything. So once you start coming aligned to that thing that we are not in control, it is so much more easier to let go and to be more flexible with the situations, with the mind, with our belief systems, with our body, with everything, you know. And then there is you're a lot more peaceful when you know, Baba, you are not the controller. Things are happening. You watch and you observe. You are just a witness. Okay? You are and that's when you actually align with the universe. So now what we're going to do today is are you comfortable with the space as of now? What I've you've got it also. Lovely. Now we're going to work with the shifting on learning as to how to stand with the posture. So we with the golden strings happening inside, there is a certain space which opens up from the crown all the way down through the center of the body, all the way down to the earth, and that becomes your center line. So you actually become aware of the center line. So when we moved forward and we did this, we what I did was there's a center line right in the center, and then just this, and then up again instead of doing this. That's it. The center line is what we move. Yes, center line is what we move. So it is, so we don't take the lumbar back, we don't tighten the knees. It's, I, when we were young, there used to be a toy. What it would do is it'll be a man with a tail coat and a long beak, and there'll be a wine glass in front. And when you do this, it'll bend forward, it'll put its head into the nose, will go into the beak, and then up again. Have you seen that?
Yeah, yeah. I think I've seen long back.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. When we were small, I've seen it, so it's a pretty long time. And so every time I do this, that's what comes to my mind. It's like as if you have if you have, I haven't, don't have my rod here, but if you have a rod, let's say a bamboo stick, and if you put it inside your t-shirt and the
Wait,
pants and it's sticking,
just correct me if it's right. I'm keeping it
yeah,
small.
that's a columbum. Is that yes. Now, with this, if you have to bend forward, how would you bend forward? It should not move from the head, it should not move from the lumbar. Yeah, so that is the space. Yep, and back up again. Okay, yeah. So we have a lot of these. We call this as a dong, the staff which we practice with. But of course, that's a much taller one, say about.
I'm trying to put all the weight into the feet front, into the nails, fingers.
And the weight is in the center of your feet. Take the stick again. I'll tell you where the weight is. Yeah. Okay. Now hold it close to the lumbar and to the top of your head. Okay. Now, when you become aware, where is your weight? You look forward. You just listen to my voice. Yeah. Now I can see that it is not touching your thoracic part at all because I can see there is a curve there, and even yeah, even the neck it's not touching, because if it's touching the lumbar, you have to really put it. So you tuck your chin in, push the head back. Yes. See, the knees have softened out. Can you see the spine, that the lumbar has moved and the abdomen has moved up? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how the human body is actually supposed to be, straight, upright. Now, with this, can you feel your weight? Where exactly is your weight, body weight on your feet?
I'm on the heel.
On the heels?
Yeah.
Okay, now gently shift your body weight to the center of your feet. Yeah. Okay. How is it? Is the hold better for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, it's fine better.
Yes. Now, without shifting the weight out anywhere, you just bend forward from there and you lean forward like a bow. Yeah, just what we did. And then back up again. So see what all you have to do to hold the core, the weight, the chest, the chin, everything in. Yeah, and back up again. Difficult, huh?
Yeah. Always slow movement is difficult, right?
Always, 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 because it's a
Like,
deliberate movement.
keeping
Yeah.
quiet is more tougher than talking.
Of Right. So this is how when we do that, we do it. Now, this center line is always there. Okay, first I will take you through how to put this bamboo to the center of your body. So you put the bamboo aside and let's do a little visualization with me. So what you do is, as of now, you open put your weight on the right leg and open your left into one shoulder width. So this is what you're going to do as a homework. You measure your shoulder width, okay? Measure it. So like, the shirt ka shoulder size. So that's your shoulder width. And you mark it onto your mat. You have a yoga mat with you. As of now, you don't have it. It's
No,
okay.
I have a new one.
Huh. But abhi to you will not be able to mark it.
Okay.
So yeah. So just listen to what I'm saying, and then you can mark it onto the yoga mat. So your shoulder weight, let's say if it's 16 inches, okay? What you're going to do is you mark the yoga mat ka center. From here, you take the center and totally mark 16 inches,
Okay.
okay?
So
And then
it should be till here or here.
are you are you in some kind of this thing? It's crazy, but like nobody's asked me before, other than the people who are into manufacturing, working with the garments or tailors or something. What do you do, Prabhu?
We are in textiles, we are manufacturing.
Okay, there you go. So, so this is it's like the shoulder joint, right? You know this space, yeah. So
Yeah.
you will find where the shoulder ends and the collarbones they come there and the ends and the shoulder joint. You can feel the movement there.
Yeah, got it.
Huh? So that is your shoulder width. So you take that if it's 16, 17. Normally it goes from 15, 16, 17. Very broad, people only goes. For Indians, normally 16, 17, 18. Now you mark that 17 inches in the center, okay? And you will place your feet inside that line. So you're going to make line, okay? A
Okay.
nice big line. Let's say if your foot size is 8 or 9 or 10, you're going to measure that 10 inches and you mark a line with that. So 16 inches width, 10 inches is your that thing. So and then you make a square rectangular box with it. Okay. And you see to it that you're inside that box.
Oh, not exactly outside. I should be inside my shoulder.
You should be inside your shoulders. So what happens? The outer edges of your feet are absolutely aligned to the weight. So what happens is we're aligning the joints. So the shoulders, the hip joint, that is your iliums, and the ankles. They will be all done in one straight line.
Got it.
Okay? Now, when you do that, when you start standing inside the box, you'll find that your feet are, if you align your outer edges to that line, straight line, your toes will become slightly in. So we call it pigeon-toed feet.
Okay.
Okay? Now, once you do that, are you flat-footed?
Yeah, I'm flat.
Yeah, it's like with these kind of the bow legs. Normally, what the people with the flat fitted only will get that. So once you um, so in the beginning, if it is not comfortable, you can keep them straight, but slowly you will have to start bringing your toes inwards.
No, I'm always comfortable with green toes inside.
So you are
I
comfortable
don't
with
know
your
from
toes.
where I picked up. Somewhere I picked up.
Okay, some practices must have said and must have got stuck.
Yeah.
Now,
I've always
when you
felt my body will be straight if my toe. Somebody taught me somewhere. If you put it inside, your spine will be more straight.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Because once you put the toes inwards, the sacrum opens up, this space entire. Now, sacrum is the major regulatory this thing for the spine. So the moment you put your toes in, the sacrum opens up, the knees are soft, okay? And again, the lumbar goes straight, the abdomen lifts up, the heart sinks in, shoulders drop, tuck the chin in, the crown up. Now, in this space, let's put the that that stick. I call it the hollow bamboo deep into the center, so that our weight is in the center of the body. It's not forward, it's not back. So if you do this, you can find if you stand with your toes, with your weight on the toes or on your heel, When you rock back, you rock yourself forward, rock yourself back, forward. So it's as if you are preferring one part of your body and not the center all the time. So, and then you land, and what happens? You gripping the floor, right? So that center, it kind of like grips and it spreads out to the toes and towards the heels. It's like as if you found a grip. Okay, so that is called the tiger's paw.
Okay.
You know the cats when they land and they go and like a suction thing, they go and grip that. You can see their paws. You will never see the entire thing. You will always see the center as a vacuum. Now,
Yeah.
if you get this, you will also slowly the changes will start coming in, and your feet would, they start sucking in, and then the arch starts to come up.
Right.
Okay. All right. Now, with this, let's put the hollow bamboo in. So now here, you will gently close your eyes and you will listen only to my voice. And as you do that, we will go step by step from the crown all the way down to the toes, traveling through the center of our bodies. Just keep following my instructions, and you will need little visualization here. Take your mind's eye, that means your eyes inwards, closed eyes, they travel to the back of your head, and then you take your eyes and your focus towards the crown. You can feel the entire crown, and you see this beautiful hollow bamboo outside, and you gently start to open the crown as if it's a flower blossoming. And you open the top of your crown and you inhale and you exhale, and you can see the crown closing. And you inhale and you feel the crown opening. Exhaling, you see the crown closing. Now, this time when we inhale, we open the crown and we see this golden hollow bamboo sliding into the crown, through the crown, into the center of your head as you exhale. And the hollow bamboo slides into the center of your head. You can feel it behind your eyes center. And then you're inhaling, you're opening the center of your head, and you exhale and you feel it closing deep inside. Now, when we inhale and we open, we see the hollow bamboo sliding down towards the center of your throat. And you close as you breathe out, and you can feel the hollow bamboo through the crown, center of your head, behind your head, eyes, face, inside the throat. And then you inhale, opening the throat side completely, making space, and you see the hollow bamboo sliding down into your heart space, through the throat, into the center of the spine, in front of the spine, slowly going down towards the heart space, and you breathe out and you find the hollow bamboo sitting there. And you inhale and you see the crown, the back of your head, the throat, and the heart center. Now, when you inhale from the heart center, you open that space and the hollow bamboo slides down towards the solar plexus, going deeper inside. And you exhale, and it goes and sits into the hollow bamboo. You're in posture, pelvic is rolled forward, the knees are soft, and you inhale one more time and open the solar plexus and let the hollow bamboo slide into through the entire abdominal space towards the navel, slightly below, and exhale, and it closes down. Inhale, open and expand the navel space. And let the hollow bamboo slide down towards the pelvic floor, right behind the pubic bone, towards the center, towards the anus. Now you close that space as you breathe out. Now there is a hollow bamboo from the crown all the way down towards the anus. Actually, towards the perineum, which is the space between the genitals in the front and the anus at the back. That space is called the perineum, and we close it. Now, just see the hollow bamboo in the center of your crown, behind the face, through the throat, into the heart, into the solar plexus. From there, it's into the entire midriff, into the organ center, traveling downwards to the stomach, to the navel space, and behind it, sliding down towards the lower abdomen, downwards into the pelvic floor, right up to the perineum. And it is hollow from the top to the bottom. And it is flexible. Remember, it's a bamboo. It's a hollow bamboo, empty from the top to the bottom, flexible, soft, but a beautiful golden yellow color. It's like gold line traveling from the crown up to the perineum. Feel it and let your body relax around this. Now we take this hollow bamboo through the perineum straight down into the Mother Earth, right in between both the legs, center. So now, technically, officially, you have three legs. It's like as if the tailbone suddenly becomes alive. Now, the tail is always the balancing act for most of the animals and the mammals. Now, that is exactly what this bamboo is going to do for us. It's the it's the space which is going to be so you don't put your weight on the right or on the left. You distribute it in between these three spaces And you find the body relaxing on it as if suddenly from two-leg chair you are three-legged, all the way down into the Mother Earth. And this is a beautiful connection between the heavenly forces and the earthly forces, universal and the heavenly forces. And you can move the body and you can feel that you're light and easy rocking. And you find a lot more stability, a lot more expansion. So the body is not stiff, it's as flexible as the bamboo within. It will start moving as a unit. So when we move side to side, we use this center line. We bend forward or back, we use this center line. It's no longer outside, it's deep inside, embodied beautifully. This is also like a hollow pipe or a hollow tube through which we will generate various lights, colors, and the energy flow, accessing the universal purified Honyanchi to make space and flow deep into our bodies. Wonderful. Wow. Now we leave this hollow bamboo deep inside and we will practice this. Literally, we will every morning, every time we start the class, we will get into the posture, we'll work with the breath, and we will ground ourselves with this hollow bamboo, and we will start the process. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Slowly, gently come back. And now we put our feet together. Okay. And we take the right hands, the five elements in the palm of Buddha, integrating them in the palm of Buddha with joy and happiness right in front of heart. The fist facing goes into the palm without bending the wrist. Yeah. The shoulders are much relaxed, which is nice. Chest is open and relaxed. Armpits are empty. Good. And now with this, let's bring in gratitude deep inside our heart. Gratitude for the presence of the masters. And we bow down. Remember the hollow line, hollow bamboo, and chi and up. Gratitude to the teachers. And we bow down. Chi. Gratitude to everyone present in the class. Chi. Wonderful. Arms by your sides. And welcome back. Okay. So tell me, how are you with the visualization? Were you able to go through?
I've always done this visualization. I do yoga nidra almost weekly,
Okay.
3 4 days. So I close, I visualize all that, relax your body, relax. So I can visualize to a big extent.
Perfect. Perfect. Very nice.
Only thing is, if you ask me, am I able to visualize 100% without any distraction? No. There are some distractions here and there, but I think eventually I'll reach there.
Yes, of course. I'm not asking for the moon as of now, but I'm definitely going to take you there. So,
Yeah.
and the practice is that you remain inwards and yet function to your maximum outwards.
Yeah.
What happens is if we go outward more, then we start ignoring and not working
In
with.
a day, I almost do this diaphragm breathing at least 50 times. When I play golf, whenever I'm conscious, I take in like 10 times, hold for 5 times, then release for 20.
So, in Tai Chi, we normally don't do any holds. In Qigong, no, because life doesn't hold. I mean, I understand where it's coming from, but here it's a continuous flow.
So you also recommend me that you even breathing, you don't hold, just continuously keep doing.
Yeah, as of now, don't hold. So, what happens is when you hold here, so when you inhale, so when we talk about the hold, even in yoga, it's a little misunderstood concept. So there is an automatic pause when the breath travels in the body. Now, some people feel that pause, some people don't even feel the pause. Those who feel the pause, for them, it might go up to three, it might go up to six counts, it might go up to
Yeah.
whatever counts. Now, they misunderstand that as a hold.
Oh,
So the breath never holds. Breath
oh,
holds, you will go into contractions, and we don't want that.
okay.
So it's the pause which increases as you practice deeper. As the breath starts to flow deeper, the pause will happen automatically on its own.
Got it.
Yeah. So please don't
So I
hold.
do pranayama also. In that also I hold. So you're telling don't hold, just go deep.
The moment you do deep inhalation, you will find that pause.
Yeah, I always find the pause. But I try to hold it consciously for at least 5, 6 seconds, which you're telling don't do it because it's all a flow of life.
And it will pause on its own. What is needed? When you start normally doing it, it's difficult to hold for 3 seconds. But then if you keep practicing, you can hold it longer. But we think, we have achieved something. It's just the body is relaxing because you're
And
putting it
I do this
consciously.
Wim Hof breathing. So that
You
also.
do that. Yeah. So that is a very, very advanced technique.
Okay.
Wim Hof technique, breath work is very advanced and it takes you into, see, you can do all those very, those kind of breaths when you're not dealing with the day-to-day um, contractions and tensions and congestions in life, right? That man will go to Antarctica, he's full
Been there.
free.
I've gone on this expedition.
Ha. So it is amazing, right? It's like you're in that space and you can do it and it'll really work for you. Awesome. You come back and you are in this space which is constraining and doing all those things and everything. So it doesn't work like that. Here you need to let it flow, let the body relax so that you can identify those holes and those pauses.
Got it. Like
That is where
I have a cold plunge at home, which I do it at least weekly once. So I go
you
inside
have
the
what?
cold
Sorry, I
plunge,
did.
cold plunge.
Ah,
And
cold.
then
You do
I
the
just
cold.
focus on breathing, deep breathing, so that I stay for 5, 6 minutes.
Yeah. So the cold plunges, of course, like it's the desi version of the Antarctica
Yeah.
expedition. So, but it still works. It works. I mean, magically. And for how long are you able to be there? You with the cold plunge?
I do like 8 minutes
8 minutes.
in 4 degrees temperature until here.
Okay, and you're comfortable with that.
See, first 2 minutes, I went to Wim Hof. I learned it's all in the mind,
Yeah,
nothing in the body. Your body will come the way how you will train you. So
yeah.
initially, even though I get inside, for example, yesterday before I did the cold plunge, that first 1.5 minutes will be a thing. Then I try to focus. I do pranayama going inside. Then I can keep on extending to 7 minutes straight.
Now, you hold on for a few classes. Don't get in there. Let's observe the changes which is happening in the body as you practice with this, and then you go and do it, and you can tell me the difference.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So just hold on there. Don't, let's see. Today you started, you did it 2 days ago. Let's give it a break and then see what are the change you're
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have recorded this session. I'll post the recording. It'll be on YouTube playlist,
Yeah.
and you can go back to it and practice. But it's all about, as of now, I've taught you to visualize, work, and opening of the various parts of the body, divide starting in the lumbar, the thoracic, and the cervical here, and opening up the entire space, putting the hollow bamboo in. How to keep the weight? Please mark the square, the rectangle on the mat so that you will, when you stand on the mat, it's like coming back and it's like you place your feet there and you know that you're there, right? So, yeah.
So when are you back, Sonika, from Bombay?
Um, it will take about 10 days. I have a few things to do here. And then we can meet up after that.
Yeah.
The
So
second half
Thursday.
of
Yeah.
March, I'll be there. Yeah.
So Thursday, what time we can do, Sonika?
Thursday, you asked for 11 o'clock, is it?
No, 12, 12.
12.
Yeah.
We can, yeah, before lunch. We
Okay.
can do that. No worries.
Done.
ठीक है. All right. All right. You
Thank
take
you.
care
Thanks,
then.
Sonika. You have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.